Let's talk about season of life. Because I was don't listen to kids in the background. So I was thinking about this season thing, and I have seen people like change right over time. I think people change even though like they have a strong belief in the beginning. Like let's say when they were 20 they had a strong belief, then they eventually change when they turn 30, 30, 40, 50. And I've seen this in a lot of people. So I think it's just a season, and we keep on learning more and more and more things, right? So I think it's just the change or the modification of the current things. And even though we have like strong beliefs right now, let's say how do I say it? Let's say you believe in something that is like you think that is the best thing for you, but when you just eventually grow up, let's say when you eventually mature in other areas, not even only in that thing, then you eventually find out that that thing was might have been the best at that time, but it's actually not the best in all of these sectors. So I think it depends upon how we look at, and the thing is that we need to look what is the source, which means who is looking at it. The same thing might be different for the one person, and the same thing might be different for the other one, right? So the thing is that if I'm looking at it, then it might be the best for me. Then another person is looking at it, but it's not the best one's best, right? So people go to decision, but the thing is that that thing changes, which means that thing is just a thing, but people change according to it. um, I just got an example. Let's say you have a uh, tree, right? So in the morning the sun rises in the east, which means the shadow falls in the west, then eventually sun goes to the west, right? Then I think it's just like that process. In the beginning we have a strong belief that this is the one, but eventually the time passes, then we just shift towards it, which means the perspective changes. And same same like that, the thing is the thing, which means that thing is the tree, but the person changes throughout the way, throughout the life. So at 20 that might have a strong belief in one thing, but at 25 different, at 30 different, at 35 different, 40 different, 50 different. So I think that's the way like different beliefs are created throughout the life. So if I change if my beliefs change, then don't blame me in later on, because I'm uploading this one. Okay, so that was it. There's nothing more. I wanted to talk about this perspective and belief and change. That should be it, I guess.